Hello there, my people. Greetings. Welcome to the Cosmic Jedi Show. Or is it welcome to Cosmic... I guess you can put this in the blooper section. This is a new segment I'm trying out. It's called Gaming News. Yes, gaming news. And today's gaming news... I hope this mic doesn't pick up all these little pops my lips is doing right now, because that'd be very hard to edit. Yikes. Anyways, today's gaming news is focused on the Witcher project. Basically, I should have Googled the name of this company. The guys that made the Witcher game have just released some information about a new Witcher game coming. CD Projekt, there you go. If you're gonna do a news show, do it properly. Get the freaking information ready.
Damn, son.
So yes, CD Projekt has just confirmed the new Witcher game is in development. I'm making this news video podcast, both for multiple reasons. I'm trying to see if I can get used to talking about games or upcoming games that I'm excited about in a news segment, or maybe, I don't know, I'll call it game talk. No, I think gaming news is good. It makes sense, right? It's about upcoming games. Yeah. I mean, there's a few other games I'd like to talk about, but I'll leave that for another episode. So this shall be dubbed episode 1 with echo effect and stuff, right? I've never played the Witcher games, but I've seen them being played. I heard that there's a remaster in works right now. So hopefully they might release that for the PS4 and for the PS5. So maybe then I might pick it up. The reason why I haven't touched a Witcher game or any of the Witcher games is because I have a weird thing about playing old games that haven't been updated. For example, I love the Assassin's Creed franchise. Some of the games, if not most of them. The first time I ever saw Assassin's Creed was through, I think it was through a particular channel talking about if you're into ancestral honoring, if you're curious about, you know, different ancestors you have in your lineage and whatnot, you should pick up the game called Assassin's Creed. And I think this was way, I don't know if it was like 6 months before the second one to come out, the one with Ezio. And the first one was the Altair one. A few friends of mine were saying to me, if you like the aspect or the idea of this game, you should pick up the first one. So I went on YouTube to look at the footage and the video gameplay of the first game, and it looked and felt sluggish to me. Yes, one could argue that you haven't even picked up the game, you haven't bought the game. There's, you know, I wish there was a demo out there, then I'd have probably played it. But the animation style and the character model style looked boring to me. Bear in mind, I've already played games like God of War and Devil May Cry as well. So I'm already used to those kind of games with the speed and, you know, the style and the flashiness of the characters. And I'm not saying I wanted Assassin's Creed to be either like Devil May Cry or God of War. No, what I'm saying is I'm already used to those types of games that my brain couldn't adjust going back to a very slow game, especially based on the kind of style or gaming style that I like. So same thing with The Witcher. I fell in love with it, especially after they released the Witcher series with Henry Cavill on Netflix. Although the first season was very strange. I almost said it was whack because I don't want people to listen to this who love the Witcher TV series and get pissed off. Okay, honestly, it did start off very bad. It was all over the place. I tried to click with the characters, I couldn't. It was very hard because the time jumps they were doing was jarring as heck. But I feel Henry definitely did Geralt. Is it Geralt or Geralt?
What?
You don't even have his name right, whore. I think it's Geralt, right?
Jesus!
Shall I Google it right now? Let me Google it real quick. It's
Geralt of Rivia.
My apologies. Imagine if they said they were going to do a character model based on Henry Cavill. That would be awesome. I don't know if that... you know what? I take that back. I take it back. OG fans of the game, I don't think they would like that. I think it's best if they keep the same character model. I assume Geralt isn't dead in the Witcher series story so far, so I don't even know if this is a continuation or a different storytelling or a different Witcher story they're telling. Who knows? But I'm excited because, again, at least... It makes me look forward to this game rather than having to worry about not enjoying the Witcher world or Witcher lore. Because I haven't picked up the books. I'm one of those guys who hasn't touched the books, but I just like the TV show or series on Netflix. I enjoyed the second season, was much better than the first season. And the way they depicted Geralt's character, the lore, the world building, there were aspects of it that I definitely enjoyed for sure. And I thought to myself, yeah, okay, I can see why many people are great fans of the story. Aside from the books, I can see why people love this game very much, even though I haven't picked it up. Again, it just feels slow to me when watching the gameplay videos on YouTube. But the world building, the scale of the map, customizing your character to your playstyle, I think that's pretty dope. Again, the Assassin's Creed series, they've improved their games to an extent. The last Assassin's Creed game I played was Assassin's Creed Origin, and for someone like me who's into Kemet, aka Egypt, and Kemetic mythology, no, sorry, I rephrase, Kemetic history, Kemetic truth, and Kemetic lore, and even untold things and unlearned things about Kemet that was still yet to discover. For sure, you're telling me I'm going to sit down and play as a Kemetic Magi? Yes, please. That's an easy win for me. Easy win. And that was the last ever Assassin's Creed game I played from beginning to end. I also enjoyed the inclusion of Assassin's Creed 3. That was a much needed break. I remember Edward Kenway, his character was pretty dope, pirates and stuff. I mean, there was a few things they included in Assassin's Creed with the boat. Everything they included, the sailing thing and the water thing and the boat fights, those were very, very boring for me. I remember a lot of people were like, oh my god, Ubisoft should continue this in every other game. I'm like, no, not every other game needs this stupid sea battle sailing ship nonsense. It really took me out of the game sometimes, man, because it was just too tedious. You got to turn your ship this way and arch your weapons this way and cannons and then shield and nah. It's almost like the same thing as the stealth parts of the game where you had to tail someone and follow them for a while, and if they're out of your sight, then the game loops and you have to start over again. Those things I find very tedious and boring. It removes you from the gameplay of the thing. I think if you're going to implement stuff like that, there's a way to do it that it's fun and exciting. Anyway, I assume they've probably done it in Assassin's Creed Viking, where you have your hawk or eagle or whatever airborne creature just tail whoever you're supposed to be tailing. I mean, those things can be nice if you're telling multiple objects multiple characters to watch whatever they're doing or see if they're hiding something you're supposed to attain. I don't mind, as long as it's done well. But anyway, like I said, the last Assassin's Creed game that I played and thoroughly enjoyed is the Assassin's Creed Origin. Anything else after that, was it Odyssey? I tested that one out, took it back took it back next day. I have not touched Vikings. Even that one too, I was excited for that. And when they released, I think it was a demo at E3. And Ubisoft is very fond of releasing certain demos at E3 and then downgrading certain things when the release comes out. They released the demo at E3, I watched the gameplay, it felt whack to me. Gameplay just felt very sluggish and stiff. And again, I'm not here to compare these games to Devil May Cry and God of War and other games that I enjoy, but when those games are done well with you know, a certain level of finesse, anything else outside of that just feels meh to me. But I came here to talk about the Witcher series and Witcher game coming out, not to moan about Ubisoft. So I am looking forward to the Witcher game. I hope it's going to be good. I hope it's more than I expect, more than I anticipate, and I hope if they carry over what they already have in terms of the mechanics and character models and style and animation of the character. You know, when a character strays from left to right to side by side, or you know, does a soft dodge or quick dodge or hard dodge or low dodge, or the blocking, the sword animation, if there's a way to speed it up so it's not like every swipe is so sluggish, then yeah, for sure, why not? I mean, they could release the game or release a trailer or a demo and I look at it and I'm like, nah, I'm not even gonna pick it up. I couldn't care less. But I imagine I might pick up the remastered. If they've changed a few things in the remastered where you can see the visual difference in terms of character animation. So what I'm hoping for is that in the remaster, they would have fixed a few things in terms of animation speed of Geralt and how he moves and how he fights, then yeah, why not? But if it's just a few things they've changed, again, graphics and texture mappings and whatnot, then I might not pick it up. I might just watch someone play it again on YouTube. But yes, this is me testing out my gaming news segment and see if it's something I can keep up, or I can keep on doing, because I don't mind talking. As you all can tell, I'm very talkative, and I don't mind talking about things that I enjoy when it comes to gaming as well. And other games I'm looking forward to for sure I should be talking about, especially the God of War Ragnarok coming soon. Good lord, I'm looking forward to that. Good lord. I'm waiting for another trailer, even if they say they're going to release it at the end of the year, but I'm not looking forward to hearing next year. That's not cool. That's not cool. No next year business. End of the year is fine, but no next year. No next year release, please. Unless they say, yo, we need to polish this to be as best as possible, then next year March is okay. Fingers crossed this year. But anyway, that's another game I've loved so far that I haven't even taken back. God of War is awesome. That's gaming done well. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, Mi familia, strangers who do not know who I am, thank you for coming aboard my page. Welcome to my page. Welcome to the Cosmic Jedi's page. I thank you. I hope you've enjoyed me waffling on about a game that you probably don't even know about or care about. But for the gamers out there who enjoy this content, thank you for coming. To those who aren't gamers but enjoy my voice, thank you also for coming. Okay, I think it's time for me to close out this thing before I keep monologuing into infinity. I have been your one and only host,
the Cosmic Jedi,
signing out from the gaming news segment, tester and stuff. Bye bye.